Where are we at? We're about a third of the way through this little bit. Addition and subtraction word problems. No, not word problems. Anything but that. No. Okay, here we go. Two white, 9 brown ducks, 11 ducks total. And again, being able to tell from words whether you're supposed to add or subtract is a big deal. It is a big topic. It's a big skill. So take some time and focus on it. Don't expect your student to be able to just, boom, have it down. Ivy and Joe got dressed to play outside in the snow. They each put on 5 layers of clothing. I can't put my arms down. That's an old school reference. Write a number sentence. Oh man, I love using the phrase number sentence because what you're doing is you're taking numbers and you're putting them into a sentence, right? An equation, an expression, it's just a sentence made out of numbers. It is language. Stop seeing math and language arts as separate. They are not separate. They are not perfectly the same thing, but there is a lot of overlap. So to figure out, they both put on 5 layers of clothing. 5 plus 5 is 10. Seven witches in the boo-hoo forest. I love it. One of the witches is wicked, and the rest are good. So we can figure out that if 7 witches are there, and one of them is wicked, and we want to know how many are good, well, we're going to take the 7 total witches. We're going to subtract the one that's wicked, and that will tell us how many are good. Again, do you add or do you subtract? It's all about language. Peter the Peacock had 17 beautiful feathers in his tail. 9 fell out. Oh man, I bet he's molting. There are 8 left. Sophia got 4 flower balloons and 3 pony balloons. Which picture shows how many she got in total? So 4 flower, 3 pony. 1, 2, 3, 4 flower, 1, 2, 3 pony. I think it's A. 3 flower, 3 pony, 4 power, or 4 flower, 4 pony, blah. Yeah, definitely A. Ernie saw some snakes. 6 of them were dangerous, 4 were not. I don't know how he made that estimation so quickly, but the total number of snakes were 10. 6 dangerous, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 were not, so the total is 10. Tanya won 6 games of checkers and Mike won 4 games of checkers. Write a number sentence to show how many games of checkers Tanya and Mike played. So we're going to assume they are playing against each other this whole time. So 6 plus 4, right? 6 Tanya wins plus 4 Mike wins is a total of 10 games. And that's that. Let's keep going. Addition and subtraction word problems 2. More of the same. Let's see. 15 balloons. Some of them blew away. I had 13 left. So what this is essentially saying, this is the same thing as saying, well, I had 15. I subtracted some amount, and that equals 13. What do I subtract from 15 to make 13? And the fact that we keep doing all of the same problems over and over again in slightly different orders is really important, because later on in middle school and high school, I can tell you from personal experience that students have a really hard time coping with the fact that suddenly the problem has changed just slightly, just a little bit, just one tiny little change, and a lot of students get short-circuited by that. We need to nip that in the bud by having these problems presented in a variety of ways from an early age. Okay, so I had 15. Some of them blew away. I had 13 left. That's 2 that blew away. A ballerina did 13 spins. She spun to the right 8 times. The rest of them were to the left. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. 5 of them were to the left. A great magician pulled some rabbits out of his hat. He pulled out 6 doves after that, and then he pulled out 19 animals total. So if he had 6 doves and 19 animals, 19 minus 6 is 13, because 13 plus 6 is 19. There were 20 cars in the parking lot, 11 were red, the rest were green. Well, 20 cars minus 11 cars equals 9 green cars. Which is the same thing as saying 11 red cars plus 9 green cars equals 20 cars total. Again, we are doing the exact same kind of process. We're just throwing in a few words to make it relevant to the real world. Some gorillas came on time to school this morning. 10 gorillas came late. There were 20 gorillas total, so only 10 came in on time. Having only half your class come in on time, that's a big mood. There were 10 people in the swimming pool. The wind started to blow and some people got out of the pool. Why would you get out of the pool when the wind starts to blow? Like, stay in the water so the wind isn't getting you. I don't know. There were still 6 people in the pool. There were 4 people who got out. Right? There were 10. There are still 6. 10 minus 6 is 4. Ivy wants to see 20 birds on her hike. She's seen 8 birds so far. She needs to see 12 more, but all it takes is one big flock, right? She'll be fine. And that's it for addition and subtraction. Word problems 2. We are killing it, my friends. We are only an hour and a half in. We got this. Add and subtract within 20 word problems. So more word problems, quote unquote. All problems are word problems. A blackberry weighs 8 grams. A cherry weighs 8 grams, or 6 grams. How much less does the cherry weigh than the blackberry? And again, I hope you can see that we are taking ideas that we already understand and just putting a slightly different spin on them. This is 8 minus 6 is 2. But, the student has to recognize that what is being asked is 8 minus 6. Let's see. Anne and Zoe love ice cream with cherries. Anne puts 4 cherries, and Anne has fewer cherries than Zoe. This is a confusing one. But if she put 4 cherries on hers, 1, 2, 3, 4, and Zoe essentially put 2 more, which is what this is saying, yes, then Zoe put 4, 5, 6. One snake caught 12 mice. Another snake caught 5 fewer. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. 7 mice. Abby is 3 years old. Her older brother Ben is 4 years older than she is. It's pretty funny because I have an older brother Ben who's about 3 or 4 years older than I am. In this case, Ben would be 7. Alex has 19 marbles. Emily has 5 marbles. Do people even still play marbles these days? Probably not. How many more marbles does Alex have than Emily? This is again a subtraction problem. 19 minus 5 is 14. However you choose to get there. Suri has 1 pencil. Kiran has 9 pencils. That means that Suri has 8 fewer pencils than Kiran. Now, I almost put 10 here. So take a moment and just think, what mistake did I make when I almost put 10 in that answer column? The actual answer is 8. Let's move on. Jack swam 8 laps. He swam 6 fewer laps than Leah. Leah only swam 2 laps. But not quite. I almost hit that button. I almost hit it. I almost hit the button, friends. This is how easy it is to make mistakes. I almost got this one wrong. I came very close. I have not yet gotten a problem wrong on this stream, but this was about to be the first one. Jack swam 6 fewer laps than Leah. It's really easy to put the number 2 in here because that number fewer automatically makes it seem like it's subtraction, but it's not. Leah swam 6 more laps than Jack. That means the same thing, right? Jack swam 6 fewer, Leah swam 6 more. Therefore, it's actually 8 plus 6 is 14 laps for Leah. I almost messed that one up, and it would not have been a bad thing. It would not have reflected badly on me if I had made that mistake, because, you know, people make mistakes. It's a human being thing to do. Word problems with more and fewer. There was a plate full of brownies. Tina ate 4 of the brownies. Dagny, did you? Did you? There were 16 brownies left. Actually, 4 brownies is probably not that many, so, you know, good on you. There were 16 brownies left. I probably would have eaten way more than just 4. If there were 16 brownies left, then the 16 left, plus the 4 that Tina ate, is 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 brownies. The flag of China, shown below, is red with 5 stars. It has 2 fewer stars than the flag of Tajikistan. Tajikistan? Tajikistan. How many flags are on, or how many stars are on the flag of Tajikistan? So this is the Chinese flag. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars. If there are 2 more stars on the flag of Tajikistan, that would be 7 stars. Leah has 9 roly-poly-olies. That was what my baby sister Brenna used to call them when she was really little. She would call them roly-poly-olies in her bug house. She has 1 more than Dawn. So if she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and she has 1 more than Dawn, that means that Dawn has 1 fewer, right? That's how more and fewer works. That's how addition and subtraction works. So, Dawn has 8. Some monster trucks were racing in a rally. 2 crashed and only 4 finished the race. That means there were 6 total to start with, right? The 2 that crashed, plus the 4 that finished. Boom. Javier went to the zoo today and saw 6 monkeys, and that is 3 fewer than he saw last Saturday. So again, we're kind of approaching this from the reverse. It's 3 fewer than he saw last Saturday, which means that last Saturday he saw 3 more. This is addition. 6 plus 3 is 9. Anna is packing some art supplies to use for a long car trip. She has 6 more crayons than colored pencils, but she has 14 crayons. So if she has 6 more crayons than colored pencils, that means she has 6 less colored pencils, 6 fewer colored pencils than she has crayons. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. She has 8 colored pencils, which doesn't seem like a lot for someone packing art supplies, but there you go. Last, there was a group of bunnies in a field, 8 hopped away, and now there are 5. So we subtracted 8 to get 5, so we're going to take 5 plus 8, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There are 13 bunnies to start with. And that's it. Stop being afraid of, word problems. Oh, hey, look, it's a spam bot. Oh, man, I appreciate you, spam bot. I'm about to, ban you, but I appreciate you anyway. Good stuff. You know that you're getting there as a streamer. You know that you are beginning to make it as a streamer when the stream bots come into your chat and tell you how you can become famous using just all sorts of horrible, horrible, bad grammar. Okay, moving right along. Oh, we've got another quiz. Let's do it really fast. Oh, hey, we didn't see one of these. The mass of the toy shark is 4 kilograms less than the red fox. If the shark is 1 kilogram, then the fox must be 5 kilograms. Aaron fought a dragon with 9 heads. Okay, first off, if it has 9 heads, it is not a dragon, it's a hydra. All right? Get it right, Khan Academy. She fought another dragon, hydra. You know what? I'm going to do it right now. This is incorrect information. I'm going to correct it. This is not a dragon with 9 heads. It's a hydra. Same deal. Not a dragon. How many heads did the second hydra have? So if the first one had 9, the second one had 2 less. That's 9, 8, 7. There are only 7 heads on the second hydra. We found some shells on the beach this morning. This afternoon we found 7 more. In total we found 11. So 4 plus 7 is 11 because 11 minus 7, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. 12 hippos were standing by in the water. 2 of them belly flopped into the water. Which choice can be used to find how many hippos are still standing by the water? So we're going to take the 12 hippos that were standing, we're going to subtract off the 2 that jumped in. As opposed to adding 2, which would mean 2 more hippos joining the group. There are 7 horses in the circus. There are 8 more elephants than horses in the circus. First off, elephants in circuses should be banned. They should be illegal. They are way too intelligent to be put into what amounts to literal slavery. Now, they're not humans, so it's not actual slavery, but it's as close as we can get to in the animal kingdom. They're way too smart. Let's just let elephants be free, okay? Can we do that? So there are a total of 15 elephants because that is 8 more than 7. That's quiz 3.